Welcome everyone to the podcast about any and everything. Your opinion don't count.
I'm Dirty Dan.
It's Rico.
It's Tito.
It's Adam. Before we get into it, I want to thank everybody for listening to our previous podcast. So last episode we touched on Dorian and everything, and even though we had some funny things to say about it, we took it very seriously. It was a very big, catastrophic disaster in Abaco and Grand Bahamas, and people are displaced. They lost their homes. Some people has lost family members and stuff like that, and a lot of them need help, donations. And when I say donations, I don't mean just monetary donations. If you have it to give, we'd appreciate that you do. But if you don't, if you have time, if you have a truck, if you have, whatever it is you could do. We need help with packing stuff. We need help with people delivering stuff. And we do also need donations. So if you are there and able, we'd ask that you do that for the Bahamas, because even though we make jokes about it, we still bleed 242. So we want to ask all of our listeners, if you can, share this episode just for this message, not for our gain, but to help people that are in need, because until it's you in those shoes, you really don't understand how much that little bit of help can mean to another person.
Well, to carry on with that, I have a big problem with the Bahamian government right now in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian. As long as the Bahamas has been around, the Bahamas has experienced hurricanes.
Not one like this.
But we get
they
it.
They had one in the 1930s just as bad.
But Andrew too. We get hit with Andrew.
Yeah, we got hit with Andrew too.
Bro, this was like 4 times the size as Andrew though.
Yeah,
and
but
the wind speed was like 40 miles stronger than Andrew was.
I mean, what
Andrew
really
was a strong
kill
five.
it
You
is
can't
that
even compare
we
this to
never had
Andrew.
a hurricane in history that it literally went from like 5 miles per hour
To zero, nigga.
Yeah,
To zero.
Because it was stagnant. Yes.
But all of that is a part of the natural occurrence of hurricanes and the weather patterns and all of that. But what my issue is as long as we've been around, we've had hurricanes. So the government, I hear him saying the prime minister overwhelmed and stuff like that. But you can't, in my opinion, you can't be overwhelmed about this, bro. We've been having it for so long. There should always be a plan in place to say, hey, look, it's coming in this direction. Let's get the people off the island. Let's say, you know what? Bahamas Air is owned by the government. We're going to fly these people to Nassau for free. Let's get them off the island as quick as possible. We have so many resources and stuff that we could use in Nassau to help the people in the outer islands. We could turn the fort into a shelter, Fort Charlotte into a shelter.
Virgin, you ever been inside Fort Charlotte?
Yeah,
They
it could
could
be
fix that
updated
up.
though.
They
It could
could
be
fix that up.
updated.
They could fix that up. Ain't nothing impossible.
Ain't nobody really using it.
I ain't
So-
saying you just throwing people in there on wait, and they need some work. It needs to be clean.
and this is why I say it should be a plan in place from a long time ago.
So you're saying it should be like a hurricane shelter already? It should be
Yes.
designed that we can
and so
use
now
that in
going
that.
forward, being
All right.
that we have something of this catastrophic nature that sat on Grand Bahama and Abaco for 2 days without moving, just destroying it. It's like, okay, now you see what all can happen. Let's now, for the future, let's make a plan and say, hey, in case there's a possibility of this happening again, we have something in place that we could go forward and be like, this is what's got to be done.
Yeah, I agree. They need an insurance plan, a backup plan for disasters like this.
And stop lining your damn pockets.
I think they need like monetary donations for, not even donations, like a backup bank account for big disasters. So whatever
Don't every
was affected.
every major government have some shit like that anyways?
Yeah, we have something called NEMA, but it ain't nowhere funded.
But what
to
I
the place it need to
but
be.
what I
they need
hear
like FEMA.
what I hear about is the name of shit is like if you're trying to like donate over there, you gotta go through them. And if you don't go through them, then you're gonna have to pay duty on the shit that you going to help people with.
And see, this another
It's
failure.
stupid, bro. It's so stupid, bro.
And it's another failure of the government where everybody's saying, okay, this is what's happening, that's what's happening. Hey, use the prime minister, come on TV and say, hey, this is what needs to be done. If you're here to donate, it ain't got to go to NEMA, ain't got to go to this, ain't got whatever the plan
All
is. This is what you got to do.
All they got is a bunch of people paying out of pocket. Like, what's your boy name who do the airline flights or whatever?
Sabas?
Yeah. Nigga paid that out of his pocket. That ain't no government stuff or
No,
whatever the
exactly.
case.
And like the government ain't donating to this cause. They have people putting
Nah,
their
a lot of
donations
people,
to
yeah.
it.
That's like if you was let's say you was some big time millionaire that from the Bahamas, that from Nassau, whatever the case. I'm pretty sure you'd be doing your thing too,
Right.
trying to help the country out. But that ain't even have nothing to do with the government. That's just you.
I think
voted
the
up.
government need to have some sort of, I get to
But
some
people-
extent what they doing. They ain't trying to, because somebody always gonna try to take advantage of a situation, even though it's a serious situation. Somebody can be like, well, since they letting stuff in, you know what? I could slide me some stuff in, make it look like donation, and I can make money on it. Now I get them in that, but they need to have like a party that receives stuff that say, all right, so this being donated. If you donating it, you need to leave it into our care. You ain't gotta pay no donations, like you ain't gotta go through nobody. But once it reaches there, they have to be the people to receive it, to distribute it into the hands of, because you
Bro.
can't just let people through, because somebody can take advantage of something that you shouldn't. Like,
Yeah,
I
like-
wouldn't think about it like that, because I like by people suffering, right? Well, if I was like 19, but
When
Yo,
all
over
these
there?
donations come in, like how long it take for? I know you say this. That's individual donations going out, but how do they reach those people instantly, bro? They on an island. They can't just pull up the Abaco and like right after the disaster.
But like
Know what
it
I mean?
ain't, it
Bruh.
ain't just that. But
They
the
can't
first thing they
just-
should have done
Hold
was
on.
just
I mean,
evacuate the people that
People-
are alive
they
that are
they
there
should've.
and leave the people who went there to help, who
Bruh.
are able-bodied
Yo.
there to help deal with the mess and finding the
to
bodies.
restore and to rebuild.
Y'all ain't see the shit with the chef dude over there, like trying to help, trying to cook meals and stuff, and nobody helping him. Like the government that's there ain't even helping him. They turning him away. So this dude literally in a helicopter, just trying to land on the island wherever he could, bro. And this real facts, like this shit. I was watching this. I can't remember what the dude name, but he's some foreigner, bro. Like some foreign dude, some white guy or Spanish guy. Like I don't know. But he over there literally trying to like, he going to the people and saying, hey, do you guys have enough people to prepare food in this kind of capacity? What kind of food do you need? This and that, yada, yada. This chef, bro, I guess he loved the Bahamas or something. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
over there literally
And
trying to
they
help. He got a
basically derailing
helicopter.
him.
Yeah, he got a helicopter and he landing wherever he could. And the locals, like some of the locals, I guess the people who live in Abaco and who are all straight or whatever the case, they turning him away, asking him for like his business card and stuff. And like, bro, like this dude trying to literally help, bro. Your own government, your own prime minister ain't even doing this, bro. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
and
but
then
you see, that's what I was saying. Like,
and then-
until your foot in those shoes, you don't feel it. So the people that did make it out of this okay, they feeling like, well, it ain't hurt me. But they don't want your help because they don't need no help. But they ain't thinking about their brother, their neighbor, their friend who need that help.
bro, and that's just what's happening on Abaco.
Right.
Now,
Listen.
for the folks that's getting evacuated, as I put these air quotes, the folks that's getting evacuated,
Yeah, because they can't
and
see
they
them air
saying,
quotes.
and they saying, they saying, let's say I live in Abaco, right? You, my family that live in Nassau,
Mm-hmm.
and if I able to get to Nassau to get to you, you literally have to pay to clear me, bro.
In our own country?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yes.
Yeah.
You have to pay. I don't know how much the money
Yeah,
is.
Tehran, bro. Tehran was on Abaco, but he
Yeah.
got a story too, but
Yeah.
he say he had to get out by his own means.
Yeah, bro.
know what I
So
mean?
Yes.
I have to pay customs on my family.
Basically. And I ain't even bullshitting you. Like, they had this picture, they had this photo of this woman, like, holding a passport,
Shout
like the
out to
passport
Ron.
on the table. She got cash in her hand. And then they got this ledger saying paid next to your name, like, when you land. So, like, when you get off the plane in Nassau, so I could bring you into my home.
But prior
you know
to
what I mean?
prior to this disaster, right? If I did live in Abaco and I wanted to come to Nassau, I just get on a plane, come to Nassau, boom, all
Exactly.
is good.
Exactly.
Now we turning away our own people.
Nah, but here's the thing. I guess the flight free.
No,
See what
yeah,
I mean?
they-
The flight free, but when you get here, I gotta pay. So you could basically land on some immigration type shit, bro. And that's sad, bro. And they want to see documents and shit. How I have documents?
Yeah.
My whole house gone, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's what's going on right now. At least, bro, I could be wrong. Don't
Just
get me
tell them
like.
you want my documents, go fishing, bro.
You see what I'm saying? If I could be wrong, but this is the shit I seen because I'm not over there. But this is the shit I'm seeing. This is what I've heard from multiple people.
I mean, you
This
suffering,
shit's
you ain't
sad,
gonna
bro.
lie about that.
This
Like,
shit
you
fucking
going through it.
sad. This shit's sad, bro. Like,
Yeah, I say Bahamas gonna have a revolution, but
You could only hope, bro.
please.
You could only hope.
You could imagine if Dorian had come straight up to fucking 700, bro.
It's sad that somebody always trying to get paid on someone else suffering. and
Two
pain,
islands
you know?
get hit. and we can't even work together, bro. 2 islands get hit.
To help our own people.
And we can't do some shit positively, bro.
I do want to see on this topic, right, talking about how sad it is that we can't even help our own people. I want to say thank you to everyone that has donated.
Big
You got
facts.
people, famous people, it's a lot to name. But I know Ludacris has something going on. Tyler Perry flew his own personal seaplane down there. I just want y'all to know, too, that my wife's Puerto Rican and they just been through Maria. And what they suffered was just as bad or even worse. Like 4,000 people died in Puerto Rico. I don't know. A lot of people can't see what they're doing, but I've seen it because of her. There are Puerto Ricans lined up willing to send their donations, clothes, food, whatever they could, and they still recovering. So if we could have a whole different nation trying to help us,
because
why we can't help?
They know what's going
right,
on,
because
bro.
they already. That's why I'm trying to tell what I was saying. Until your foot in them shoes, and that's why the people who ain't been affected, they just like, nah, we don't need your help. But y'all ain't thinking about the people that has been affected and displaced by this. And so all the Puerto Ricans that done been through this, they trying to say, yeah, we rebuilding, we trying to recover. But guess what? We already kind of got a foothold a little bit on this. So we could send what we could to them. And I want people in the Bahamas and anybody with a Bahamian, ancestry.
or link,
Yeah, listen, mate, just because you ain't going through it, remember, if it was you would want them to help you too.
Bruh, if Dorian had hit Florida, or seriously that hit any part of the States, I know it hit the East Coast, but it ain't get hit like Abaco get hit. Bruh, if Dorian had hit Central Florida the way they say it was going to hit the first time, bro, I can't even imagine, bro.
We blessed, bro. And
I can't even imagine.
And a lot of people that made it out of Grand Bahama and Abaco untouched, unscathed, they blessed. They should not be turning away any help, even though they don't need it. Maybe they should say, hey, listen, we ain't get harmed. We straight. We good. But people on this part of the island can use the help. And, maybe since you could land here to where we safe, we could go out and reach out to these people so that they could come to this area so that you can be able to assist them in the way that you're trying to assist. Oh, also with the people I want to thank, there's a cruise line. I can't remember what cruise line it is. I don't want to call it wrong.
I think Royal Caribbean, right?
It might
Royal
be.
Caribbean Carnival and Disney donating, bro.
But no, there's one cruise line that is docked somewhere very near the Bahamas, and they are using their whole staff on the boat to prepare meals and stuff like that to give to people on the island.
Yeah, I seen
There's
the
some
photos.
crazy pictures,
but
yo.
I seen the photos.
relief help.
They ballroom, like how they have like that ballroom in them cruise ships. They just got that set up as like a
food preparation area.
like a whole bro. Shit legit.
And
shit is legit.
It's sad that people that ain't even
Bahamian,
related
bro,
to us,
that's
don't have
fucking
nothing to do
crazy,
with us.
bro.
They willing to put more on the table than we are to
That's
ourselves.
big facts.
And with that being said, yes, it's a money thing that they are giving, and people look at it, I ain't got no money to donate. But if you got a truck, if you got a day that you ain't working, go out, pack some box, help move them from the places that the donations reach out to the places where they holding these displaced people. Because that little bit of help might mean something. If you don't even have that and you just got your car, you could go over there and talk to somebody that might have lost a family member or just traumatized that they lost their house and what they've been through. That little bit of talking is means something to people in a way that you can't believe, boy. And it's some real stuff, and people don't get that.
I think the Bahamas should offer like free therapy to people who need it. Yo, that shit traumatizing, dog. To be trapped in your house.
It is, and I'm sure
I'm
sure there'll be some doctors and stuff that some psychologists,
disabled people who can't move, who can't. Everyone think, oh, you could just swim out of it. People who can swim feel like, nah, bro, you trapped.
But you swimming through debris, bro. You swimming through shit like you get cut. If you get cut swimming in that, you liable to get a serious infection. Bro, it's a lot that is go along with flooding and hurricanes and.
Yeah, I even saw in Nassau some pictures of from the flooding.
Serious flooding, yeah, right?
Yeah, that coffins coming up out the ground, B.
Yeah, you seen that shit?
Nice.
Facts, like. Legit, bro. Coffins out the ground and shit,
it's so
bro.
much thing. Like y'all heard about I sure everybody heard about the 5-year-old boy that his daddy watched him float away. He drowned.
Yeah.
His daddy put him on the roof because he saw sharks in the water.
In your living room, bro.
And then the boy get caught in the water and drowned. But that's something hard for that man to have to go through that. You don't.
And then
losing a child is
and then what's gonna happen is somebody gonna try to loot what they could from him.
Yeah.
And then when he try to get out, they could say, where your info, where your papers. And then they could say, oh, if you got that, where your money?
That's
Shit
crazy,
is
man.
sad, bro.
That's messed up,
Shit
but
is sad, bro.
and
Shit is
all
absolutely
the
sad.
bureaucracy that got to go on with it because they feel like, okay, you got to go through the proper channel. I got to go through the proper channels to help somebody, bro.
Yeah, that's why I try to give the homeless people on the side of the road, dog. You gotta give with a willing heart, know what I mean? Because you don't know how people is end up homeless. It's so easy.
But guess what, though? We got almost the entire population out of go homeless, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
when I was living in North Carolina, I used to do this thing called food, not bombs. Right? We used to go prepare food for homeless people. And we would go to the public library and serve food to these people. And you sit down and you talk with some of them people, bro. Find out that it ain't even what you think. Like, yeah, you have some people who is panhandlers and they just doing it to make a buck or whatever the case is. But you have some people who they are that legitimately, like, they just living paycheck to paycheck. I talked to one man and he tell me, say, he's living paycheck to paycheck. His wife ain't had no job and they's about to lose the house and his wife going to live with her sister. At that time, you know, they was on the way to getting the divorce. So he living on the street. He can't even live with them. And all of the stress on him, and he just trying to find a job. With this, you have, again, the whole of Abaco and a lot of Grand Bahama. Now it could be people looking for jobs. It could be people needing to make money. And now so much of them could be in Nassau. You got some of them that are going to be in the Luther. They basically just starting over from scratch, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
you know what the big problem gonna be? 4 years from now, it ain't even gonna matter to people no more, bro.
No, it won't.
Hey, I want to put it out there too. Another thing that I had come across, I heard this on another show, that Hampton University in Virginia is giving free room and board and tuition for the next semester for all University of the Bahamas students that have been displaced from this. So if you want to continue your education, you want that opportunity, you don't want to like lose out going through this, I would definitely look into that and go ahead and see if you could find out any information it is. It's Hampton University in Virginia. Free room and board, free tuition for the next semester. So, you know, anybody that wants to move forward with their education, I know it's going to be hard to step out of that, even though you have families and other people still in the island that go into it. If you do need to further your education, contact Hampton University. It's going to be hard to move on from this conversation to this, but I kind of mad with Walmart right now, guys. I kind of mad with Walmart.
Wally World.
This guy.
I am being insensitive at this moment, but
I think-
they stopped selling bullets, boy.
I think they only do that because
Tell me why.
They
Go
had a recent incident at Walmart.
All right, so he coming there. He ain't coming there and buy bullets and shoot up the place.
No, but still, I see what you're saying. I don't disagree.
So hold on.
Saying
Tell me, hold on. All right, cool. Next
Walmart
thing.
gets
Let me
shoot
ask
up
the next
and
question.
they feel like they
They
need
get
to
shoot
stop.
up. Walmart gets shoot up. Great. Sorry.
That's not great.
No. Yeah. I mean, great. He's made his point. No.
Not that it's great.
Hey,
People
listen,
get shot.
we know what you're talking about.
I am
It's
not
great that he
supporting
made his
any
point.
any mass shooters or any of these crazy dudes out there doing things that is against my beliefs and the beliefs of everyone in here. Y'all don't believe in mass shootings. Right?
No.
I mean,
Alright,
and
cool.
how do you
Whoa,
believe in
whoa.
mass shootings?
I mean,
Well,
I
if
believe
you're gonna do it, then
I believe they exist.
they have
it's clear.
they have supporters.
I
But
mean,
anyway,
it's not like I go worship them.
Bro, every
Name
time
me one-
2K cheat me, I be ready to mass shoot up the place.
What?
wait,
Nah.
hold on.
Every time
this is,
2K
this is not the
every
beliefs
time-
of our
You gotta
podcast.
Every time 2K do some crazy shit to me, I be angry as fuck, bro.
You want
Yeah.
like mass shoot your TV or
The whole living room, bro. Like
Man.
that's what I be.
Living
Come
Y'all-
on, bro. Like
y'all-
people ain't gonna take that literally. Like what I
Well,
mean.
you
by
better
that,
watch
bro.
out, babe. 'Cause some
Y'all
people
work
do.
with people
But,
who
all right,
y'all think
name
would,
one
like-
mass shooting.
That's
a
something you
handgun
can
was
say.
used.
Something you can say. I agree with.
The most prolific mass shooting.
the
Virginia
college,
Tech?
Virginia Tech, yeah.
He used
He used
pistol?
handguns.
Virginia
Yes.
Tech.
And my
Most mass
and
shootings
the next-
actually use
and-
handguns.
No, boy. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Most mass shootings
I don't.
actually use.
Whoa
handguns.
there. You sound like a fucking expert.
You know what?
No,
Talking
boy.
about-
Let's
you know
do this.
it's-
All right.
You know it's crazy
got
though.
computers here, boy.
You know it's
Start
crazy
doing
when
your research.
Virginia Tech happened. It was like I remember it being like oh my gosh, like Columbine all over again. Or
They only say.
know what I mean?
They say Columbine because it was a school. Columbine was a school, right?
Yeah,
I
it
know,
was
but
actually-
I saying like in that time, like, and now we in 2019, and it's like another one. Know what I mean?
But it's always a shooting, seems like now. But what I'm saying is, all right. So
What's the official number? 200 and something, right?
What?
Nah, see, you can't go with that.
200 and something what?
You got
Mass
to go.
shootings in America this year.
You
This
got to
year?
look at who putting that number out.
Search it up.
You got to look at who putting that number out, because you got to look at what statistic they're using for what is considered a mass shooting.
All right. But anyway, besides all of that, these people are not going into Walmart buying buying bullets and then walking out. All right, so Walmart, and I'm not saying that Walmart is the only place for us to buy our ammunition, but it makes it comfortable when I got to buy my groceries and I just need me like 100 rounds, you know what I mean? It is very easy.
Very convenient.
Exactly. You buying some diapers. I know y'all don't have no kids, but you got to start for some diapers and some milk.
That's why they
Grab
removing
you
it,
100
bro.
rounds.
Walmart is
No, but what I saying
like
is,
one of the biggest.
all right, so you stop selling these rounds,
But
right?
why? I'm trying to figure out
And
why.
Sam's
Right.
Why?
It don't make a difference, because if you look at it, right, most people, Dito is claiming that it's handguns. I am going to assure you that the most famous mass shooting weapon is an AR-15. But it don't even matter. It don't matter because they wanna go and say take away people right to have a assault rifle or take away people rights to have weapons, right?
No such thing as an assault rifle. Just putting that out there.
So what AR stand for then?
AR actually stands for Armor Light Rifle, made by the company Armor Light. They came up with the style.
Tito
of
with the
AR-15.
facts for 3.
Facts, bro. Look it up.
I can't look it up, boy. You know me. I don't believe you.
You know Dito.
Armor Light 15.
You all know Dito is coming with the facts.
Armor Light 10.
Armor Light?
Yes, ARMALITE. Armor Light.
Big gun. Yeah, big guns.
So anyway, besides all of that, once we do some research, right?
Yeah.
You're going to take away these weapons. It's kind of like you wanting to take away weapons from, because you got some activists that don't want no one to have a gun. So y'all think that the dudes them who running up in your house care about any law. So you're going to take away my opportunity to have my firearm, and then when my family or my life is in danger because this clown run up in my house, because I try and drop like 50 and 20. Hey, AR,
You ready for the truth?
AR stands for, sorry, Dito, you're wrong. AR stands for assault rifle or automatic rifle. Do your research then.
Assault rifle. AR stands for Armor Light. Some people, even within the firearm industry and hunting, target shooting communities, remain misinformed about AR-style modern sporting rifle, thinking that AR prefix stands for assault rifle or automatic rifle. It means neither. Look it up, bro.
Boy.
Armor Light.
Who? I bet your Armor Light posting that.
Okay, folks, we have an episode of Facts Against Facts.
Wait,
It's facts against fiction, bro.
Dito with the nerd burns.
listen, but the whole point is, regardless of what that means, right? They want to take away. I don't believe they should take away any rifle from anybody.
You ready for
any gun.
You ready for the truth though?
What?
The truth is, this is a plan all along, bro. To take guns out of the hands of the law-abiding citizens, bro.
I understand this, but when you look at it, you think every mass shooting was planned? No. I mean, that way you got some crazy people out there. I believe in some of these conspiracy theories.
No. I ain't saying
They might use it to their advantage, but I ain't
saying they were planned, but anything tied along with anything like that, they're gonna use that for their agenda to take that.
I understand that. So you think it's Walmart's agenda? No, they ain't. They only stopped that. They only stopped that because it happened at home for them.
I don't even think that's why.
But guess what? That don't prevent it from happening again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You taking my opportunity to grab my milk and bullets at the same time away.
But I think the reason
I might want to shoot the bottle of milk. And you stopping me, and I gotta make 2 stops, and gas expensive.
And that, folks, is how you waste money.
Yeah.
Alright, but we ain't talking about wasting money. We talking now.
You just gonna shoot a bottle of milk that you just purchased.
All right. But now I gotta waste more money because I gotta go buy gas to go to the next store to buy bullets.
So,
but you just buy in bulk.
So the next time I go to Walmart and buy the milk, I don't have to take 2 drives.
Hey, if Sam's Club starts selling ammunition, they will be winners.
But Sam's Club owned by Walmart. They should have done that way. Sam's
Okay.
Club should have been selling both.
Okay, Costco. Let me say Costco then.
all right.
Costco ain't gonna do
But
it.
check it out, right? Check it out. The reason I think they
out
stopped
to
doing it
Costco.
is because they had pressure from people, be it the media or lobbyists or whatever the case is, to say, hey, look, because of all these mass shootings y'all provide, and they want to get rid of guns, so they're gonna put their foot on the neck of Walmart.
All right, but they ain't
and
putting their foot on the neck of all the gun stores. But it's a gun store in every corner.
I understand that.
You
And
just
I
been to
think-
the range yesterday, right?
Yes.
You were able to buy bullets?
Yes.
Was it from
But not-
Walmart?
No.
Exactly.
I understand
Was it
that.
cheaper than Walmart?
Shout out to Academy.
I understand it.
Shout out to Academy. They said they'd beat Walmart prices anyway. So
Yeah, I mean,
I mean-
it seems as if they were cheaper.
Academy
but
what?
but this
Police
my point
Academy?
though.
No, Store Academy.
But this my point though is that if you get a company like Walmart, the biggest company in the world, to stand out and say, "Hey, look, we ain't gonna sell ammo no more," then they are probably hoping that it will persuade others because now since the Walmart CEO is making that decision, they may get other CEOs to say, you know what, we should stop doing this. Then it'll trickle down. Now,
yeah, I sure the gun stores can stop.
no.
selling bullets.
Now,
I gonna say the same shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gun stores, they can stop
What
selling
else?
bullets.
What
So
other
that means,
store?
you know,
What store that's like Walmart that sells ammo as well?
that is a good damn question.
There
I
ain't
Exactly
none.
my
Dicks?
point.
I don't know.
Dicks?
No, they
Dicks
don't do
sell
it.
ammo?
They don't sell. I don't think they sell that no more. I
But
think
Dick's is a
I
sporting
think they
goods store.
I think they
Dick's ain't
stopped
on
that
Walmart.
first. I think Dick stopped that first.
Well, the ammo, I know they stopped selling
Yeah.
They stopped selling
Selling
ARs,
rifles and stuff.
AR-15s. Yeah.
AR-15s.
Armor lights. They
Armor
stopped
light.
selling
Go back
armor
and look it
lights.
up. Look it up.
It don't matter what it call.
But-
That ain't my point. I'm talking about getting my bullets and milk at the same time, bro.
I don't-
It's all I own,
Jeff-
bro.
But come on, man.
But this what I think happened though.
I would say diapers, but my daughter don't wear diapers.
because
no
of something
more.
like this, I think what's going to happen is later down the line is going to keep being a push for, and this is a political type topic, whereas
But I don't think it's going to be a push because Walmart ain't stopped doing that because they had pressure. Walmart stopped doing that because they store get shoot up.
that ain't why they stopped doing it. But
I think
hold
it-
on,
I
check
think
it out.
it-
So
Check it out.
all these
Hold on.
mans shooting up,
Sped
right?
it up.
All these mans shooting up, and now all of a sudden you stop selling bullets.
Hold on, watch.
Right after they
Bro.
shoot up your store, you know how much other WalMarts was threatened
because
Wait.
they find a receipt for the purchase ammo in the shooter's pockets all the time.
Yeah, because
Bro,
and it
hold
was
on.
at Walmart. Right?
Don't make no fucking sense. Like
Listen
it
to what
don't
I'm
make
saying.
sense to me. At least it don't make sense to me. Walmart doing that because like who are they trying to?
Exactly. They catering to somebody. So listen to what I'm saying, right? Because you have people saying we ain't gonna buy from your store no more unless you stop this, unless
Oh,
you
mind
stop
you,
that,
sorry,
right?
hold on. What I've read, they ain't stopping just selling all ammo. They are still gonna sell hunting and like bird hunting
Yeah,
weapons and ammunition and
They
cater
sell
more to shotguns.
shotguns and long guns.
So you
and they
think
can sell
they ain't
22.
gonna walk
I
up in the
would,
store and blow you out with a shotgun?
So hold on. A
No.
mass shooter considers us birds or humans?
I would advise.
It don't
I would
fucking
advise
matter.
Walmart
Hunting
to
ammo,
sell-
whatever.
I would advise Walmart to sell ammo because that means everyone who coming out there probably strapped because they buying ammo.
This ain't Texas, homie.
So check this out, right? Check this
I
out.
mean-
This is
I
where
mean-
it don't make no sense because Walmart, and this is why I say I don't think it makes any sense that Walmart stop it because of the shooting in Walmart. Walmart is a company that sells stuff. Now you're going to limit somebody who is going to buy something from you.
But that is
And trust me, you have a lot more gun owners in the United States
that
than
is what
non-gun
their
owners.
rep released the statement as. That is the reasoning behind it.
And you can go and see that there's been a lot of pressure on the CEO for stuff to go against that.
How am I
And
going
what-
to see that?
Huh?
How am I going to see that?
You can look in the news.
I'm going
Okay.
to search the news to find that
Okay.
there was pressure that Walmart was receiving. Where they're not
No,
going to show that.
but you have a lot of lobbying groups that go and say, but you need to stop this, you need to stop that. They stop people from advertising with
Stop
other
it.
people.
Stop it for what though?
But hold on,
Because
my
their
thing is-
ultimate goal
Because
is they
they
want
having a
to
lot of-
remove all guns. You
All right,
see that
hold
with the
on, okay.
with the current Democratic debates. They talking about doing a gun buyback.
I get to stop it
Right.
for what? But you think they're saying, if what you're saying, the narrative you going on
Mm-hmm.
is the correct one, what made them do it right now in the wake of two Walmarts been shut up?
Yes.
I believe the narrative they going on is that their store been shut up, but it don't make no sense because they ain't walk in, buy the bullets, and shoot you up in the store.
Exactly. This is why I don't think that's the reason.
I think that's the reason.
And then and then I know this is a super like movie type scenario. But let's say we in Walmart and
someone
some
walk in
shit
there
go
shooting.
down. We all know how to use guns. So we in Walmart, we go to try and defend whoever in there with
They
us.
gonna lock you up.
And guess
boy.
what's gonna happen? They ain't got no ammo. They ain't got no guns.
Yeah,
We
they
just
gonna lock
sitting
you.
ducks.
They gonna lock you up for thieving
We
the
sitting
ammo.
ducks because the lobbyists they want Walmart. to
Oh,
stop
yeah,
selling.
yeah. In open carry states now, I don't know if they're allowing you to, if they can have signs, because you know they have signs that say you can't carry at all inside. From my understanding is that in open carry states, you can't open carry I don't know if you're now not allowed to even carry it, because that even make us more sitting ducks, because you just put us out of a weapon to be inside your store to protect somebody that from, you know.
Yeah, but big
That's why I don't
guns.
open carry.
It's so easy to get big guns.
I mean,
there, but
I think it's stupid to open carry. Use the first target off.
Shout out to the gun show, bro.
it's so easy to
The
get
gun
big
show
guns
would have
over
you
there. It's
ready to
like-
make all type of impulse buys. I almost walk out there with a whole grenade launcher, bro, for no reason. Just because I could have purchased it.
He did not try to walk out there with a grenade.
I could have.
launcher,
I
right?
could have. I could have done it.
Wait. You sound like you off in your head. You don't
No.
talk about my shooting your
No,
TV. And
I
your
just
living room
saying.
and everything
I just
like
saying.
that.
Having a grenade launcher would be
Nah.
pretty dope.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
just want
that,
everyone to know that he is not Arab or anything like that. He's black.
He's a fool, yeah.
yeah. But what I'm
He's
saying
a
though, right?
fool. You shouldn't have gone there.
Yeah, edit that out.
What I'm saying though, right, is that eventually, with
Man.
things keep going on the political side, it'll come down to stores. It'll be either stores a Republican store or as a Democrat store.
Walmart need to sell bullets because everyone who go in there probably scrap. So if something go down, you got people who scrap coming out your store.
All right, listen, Rico.
lead to less
It's not like I'm gonna be strapped with no bullets in my gun, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Of course
come
not.
on, right?
But
How should I say
You
it?
ain't carrying no banana clip inside your little
Walmart is sell banana clips.
That's what I said.
No,
but,
it
but
ain't about the
you gotta
banana clip.
do it-
You already have the mag, bro.
You got to do it like Adam, going to get some milk, probably scrap.
Let me get a little extra 100 rounds.
He probably going to get. Let me go to Walmart get some bullets.
All right,
Okay,
you know how
he
much
gets some
the
bullets.
average concealed size weapon carries in it?
16 shots, maybe.
No.
Concealed. Wait, where you putting that, boy?
Probably about 10.
Eight, nine.
Probably
Your
about
dick
10
ain't that
at
big,
the
but you trying to tuck that in your pocket. It's my dick, bro.
I got problems like
Check
that
this out.
already.
Check this out. Right.
The average, what you said the average was?
Probably about 10 the most.
10 is the high end
Yeah.
of a real concealed size weapon.
Yeah.
Not if you wearing cargo shorts.
This nigga coming in with an AR with like 10 mags on him. How much rounds a banana is hold? 30?
Yeah, 30.
On average. He got 30 to start with.
But you just
better
gotta
hit
bust
him in the
him
head on
first,
the
though.
first one. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, like there was a shooting in a church in Texas, right? Guy walked in, right, into the church to shoot up the church.
Yeah, you
I think
said
it was
this
like two
last
people
week.
got. Yeah, I said it last week. Two people got injured, and he stopped them. But anyway,
You said this last week.
that's neither here nor there.
This is a new week.
You know why I ain't so mad at
It's a new
Walmart?
episode.
You know why I ain't so mad at Walmart about that?
Episode 4.
It's because
Shout
all
out.
of,
Shout out.
Rico, let this nigga talk. Wait.
First month. You know what I mean?
Let this man talk.
so you know why I ain't mad at Walmart? It's because now you got the smaller stores able to step up, and now they get to make money. People ain't going to Walmart to buy bullets no more.
Right.
So it's
Right.
Walmart's fault. It's Walmart's fault that the smaller stores gonna make more money now.
Yeah.
It don't matter if the smaller stores can make money or if Walmart making all the money. Dito, where you buy your bullets from again?
I bought it from Academy.
Bought it from Academy. You buy your milk from there too?
No, but I can buy it
Exactly, boy.
So it's all about the convenience for you then.
Yes, it's a convenience thing. That is why you think that Walmart was where most people get their bullets from.
now.
boy.
Well, just for the
And
record.
Walmart
Just for the
I
everywhere.
thought because of the
Wait,
prices.
hold on.
Walmart everywhere.
Well, price
Like
have to do
Walgreens.
something with it. But watch it. You going to the gun range or something, right? We get into the range or whatever. How much easier it is for me to find a Walmart than Academy? I don't even know where Academy is.
Hey, but check this
On
out,
La
right?
Vista.
Where?
La Vista.
Like, I don't even live nowhere near where La Vista
Samurai.
is, but-
Academy right next door, bro.
Bro, you could
But-
put it in
Next
GPS, bro. Okay, Google.
All right, I understand. I understand you could Google it.
But will that
it's more
deter you?
convenient. I gotta pass
Hold
a
on,
Walmart.
hold on. You're
Walmart
talking
right
about
there.
convenience, right? You're talking about convenience. Guess what? Amazon got 2-day shipping, buddy. You could probably
You can't buy
bullets.
bullets on Amazon, boy.
You could buy your milk from there though, and then you could go to another site and buy your bullets and get
But
this shit
yo,
ordered too.
And I gotta wait
Walmart
2
not
days,
selling
boy.
bullets.
Yo,
Walmart
this-
not selling bullets can stop you from going to Walmart. You think?
No, it's
You
not.
think everyone who
It's
goes
not.
to Walmart to buy bullets? You think that can stop them from
No,
going to Walmart?
I mean, I already stopped going to Walmart. So.
In a large sense, you ain't stuck. You don't freaking Walmart. as
Shout out
much.
to
You just go
shout out to
Walmart.
Whole Foods.
Publix.
So, but no, it probably will not stop me from going to Walmart because when you got to get a lot of stuff, obviously Walmart is the cheapest and most convenient place because they selling everything.
It ain't gonna stop him.
I see a meme.
But I can be mad every time I walk past the sports section.
I see a meme the other day say Walmart stopped selling bullets. They should change their name to Target.
That is very fucked up. In light of what's happening.
In all kinds of ways. That it was hard to hold a laugh on that shit because
I ain't gonna hold a laugh.
But
and you know the internet is undefeated, bro.
Target. I like Target more than Walmart though.
Can you buy bullets from Target though?
I don't care. I don't have a gun.
Target. But I don't think you should be like announcing you don't have a gun. You gotta make people think you got one, man.
Nah, bro.
Your facial
Fake it till you
expression
make
is funny as hell.
But yes, but I carry guns, and I feel like I should be able, at least. Why are you taking it away from people? The average person that buying guns or bullets from Walmart, because Walmart don't sell a bunch of pistols, at least not the Walmarts I've been in. I rarely seen a pistol in any Walmart. And most of them sell like hunting rifles, but they do sell a lot of ammo.
And BB gun and paintball gun.
Wait, please don't go buy no BB gun and try to shoot somebody and you get yourself killed. But
unless you're killing rats, and there's a lot of rats out there.
I go there because I know it's closer most of the time. I don't have to go looking. I know where the nearest Walmart is.
Academy is closer.
Academy is closer to who?
To you.
Wait.
Academy is next door.
Legit.
To me?
Yes.
No, to me. Next door to here.
Wait, I don't even. But
You know
that's
where
a
Culver's
school,
is?
but that's not.
You know where Culver's is?
Oh, that place over there. They sell
The
bullets?
place,
right
the place
behind
that's
Culver's?
called Academy with the big ass Academy
that's tucked
sign.
behind like 15 buildings.
It is a
Don't
large
worry.
ass building.
But you like
Next
going to
to Hobby
Walmart.
Lobby.
You like going to Walmart to shop to get your milk, and you want.
I don't. It ain't that I like to go to Walmart. I gotta go back. I gotta eat, bro. What are you talking about?
I know, but there's
Hey,
other
thanks for letting
places-
Walmart know you're you survive on them, bro.
There's other places.
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure
go.
they're great.
No,
greatly
obviously,
appreciated.
I shop at Target. I shop at Publix. I don't shop at Whole
You
Foods
shop at
like,
Target.
you know.
You shop at Target, but can't get nothing for the Target, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Now that's why that meme was out there.
That's
What
fucked
Target
up.
y'all talking about?
Any Target, bro. Any Target.
But yeah, but I just to me it just feel like you taking something away from the people who shouldn't. You taking the people who's buying bullets from Walmart are not. It's not the mass shooters, bro. It's not.
You pretty excited about this, bro?
But
Like,
I'm upset. I am upset, bro. You know, how often I be in Walmart. Just it was not to buy bullets. I am Walmart. I just walking through, getting my groceries or whatever it is that I have to get. Probably buying a game or something. Whatever it is.
But just the feeling to know that, hey, if I wanted to make a purchase of some ammunition, I could do that right now.
I frequently walk over to the gun section where,
Just
by
so
the
you
way,
can- just so you can pet it.
there is never an attendant over there, so I gotta wait 45 fucking minutes just for y'all to come over there and open a fucking case.
This guy is very upset.
Okay, so I curious. I curious. So
Hey, at the
I have a
Academy,
gun
there's
on it.
always an attendant behind the glass.
You got bullets
Alright,
at
well,
home
tell them
already,
start
right?
selling some fucking groceries, and I'll be over there.
You got bullets at home already, right?
I have a lot of bullets at home.
Enough that
Enough
you
to start my little mini war.
right. So
I
you
think
go
you
to
want
the
the
gun
government to hear
range.
that.
You go to the gun range.
Right, I mean, what is wrong with me having ammo?
Hold on. Let me hear this.
I don't see why you need to go to Walmart for bullets.
But
What
you
you
ever
mean?
purchase ammo at a gun range?
Bro, they like twice the price of Walmart.
That's rape no Vaseline, boy.
Damn,
Alright,
Adam.
well,
this nigga mad as hell, bro.
No, but y'all don't understand
Well, you
because
just-
y'all
you
don't
just
see.
stock
I've
up
been
from
doing this
somewhere
gun
else.
thing for a minute, so I understand, mate. I've purchased ammo at the gun range and walk out. Wait, I don't know what you spent at the range yesterday. In the range,
41.
you spent 41. Y'all ever
On
walk
ammo?
out the range?
That's because
with
he
a-
buy his own ammo, though.
All right, yeah, all right. So he bought his own ammo.
Oh, that's just at the range, yeah. That
You
wasn't-
you
that
have
wasn't
all right. So what you
including the
spent on
ammo.
what you spent on ammo?
I spent $75.
You spent $75. So let's
that
do the
was
math.
at the
That's
range or
$110.
That was
your own
before the
ammo?
range.
That was before the range.
That's what. If we gonna be specific, because y'all gonna tell me the 4 quarters make $1. That's what you spent $116. Great. $116 is down. 41 and 75.
Yeah.
Great. $116. You ever walk out the range with a $300 bill? Rico is there with me, him, and Bob been there. We spent $300 in the range just because we ain't had our own gun, we ain't had our own ammo,
Yeah,
we ain't had no
nothing.
target. $300 pay compared to it's aggressive, bro.
Yeah,
Rape
boy.
no Vaseline.
Them niggas ain't even putting it in y'all drink first.
Well, you want to shoot
Exactly.
gun like bad
they
man
They sober raping you, boy. That's rough.
and shoot big
With
gun.
your permission.
That's what you gotta pay.
Yeah, you consent. You sign and consent to this shit.
Right, all I saying is at the end of the day, bro,
You ain't
sad.
stopping no mass shooter.
It's sad. It's sad that you can't get milk and 9mm ammo at the same
But
time.
who
Anyway,
shooting nines?
Walmart
boy?
40s,
40s, boy.
45s,
Handgun ammunition.
handgun ammunition.
Yeah,
Assault handgun
it
ammunition.
is sad.
Assault handguns.
Assault AH.
Age.
AH, boy.
Y'all ain't heard about the AM-22?
Oh, the 33 back?
No. No, the AM.
They never
Because
done.
AR is assault, right? AR is assault rifle. AM is the attempted fucking murder. Because that's what you would get if you just go and shoot shit like that, bro.
But it don't matter. Listen to me, man. I just want to buy some fucking milk and
Oh,
bullets.
that new.
And y'all ain't stopping no mass shooters. And
Hey,
they still
hashtag-
coming to
Hey,
shoot y'all.
hey,
Hashtag
hey,
milk and bullets.
Hey, calm a day. Calm a day.
Yeah.
Calm a day,
Yeah.
bro.
All right, I let this one go.
Tranquilo.
And Walmart don't
y'all
give a
got me
fuck.
mad, boy. I can
Walmart don't
boycott.
give a fuck if you buy
Hey,
any
check
bullets
this out.
or not,
Boycott
but
Check this
them
out,
for a
right?
week,
selling
boy.
bullets.
Yeah, they don't care if I buy any bullets or not.
yeah,
If they don't
yeah,
sell
yeah,
bullets.
that's
Hey, you gonna stop shopping at Walmart?
I said
This
I just asked him.
This
no,
week?
period.
No,
Just this week.
Just this week.
Yeah.
Well, stop making fucking noise then.
he going. He going to Walmart probably after he leave here.
Shut your ass.
If you ain't gonna boycott Walmart, stop making noise.
Flip. Even the Monique the shit out of Walmart. My gun brothers, attention. We need to boycott Walmart.
Only for this week.
Because we need milk and bullets.
But mostly
In the same
bullets.
time, we want to put them into the car, off the
Hey,
trolley,
So check this
together.
out. Right? You're talking about milk and bullets, right? You go to Academy.
But shut up,
right?
because the last time you get any freaking bullets that I had to bring to the range, I bought them from fucking Walmart, boy.
Personal.
So check this out, right? You're talking about getting milk
But
and bullets, right?
I think they think I was about to do my shooting because I come out there with a big ass box of bullets and everyone just looking at me like, babe, what are you doing?
Oh,
Right.
I remember that.
You
Yeah,
could
right, it's a lot
go. You
of
could go
bullets.
to the Academy, right, and then walk across the parking lot. Go to Costco, get your milk.
You gonna let me in Costco, guy? Appreciate you.
There you go.
See, now we making sense here, boy.
Huh?
I'm
Hey,
talking all
exactly.
soft and ding, babe.
Because I all about the boycott of Walmart because they stopped selling bullets.
Yo,
Bruh,
Walmart.
okay,
gonna
all
continue
jokes
to be
aside.
Walmart.
All jokes aside, whatever Walmart trying to accomplish with this, I personally feel it don't make any sense.
It don't.
It's not going to stop a mass shooting. It's not even hindering a mass shooting in any sense.
But
And
you
it's not.
gotta-
And it's not like what are they going to say? What
You
are they-
never know, though.
But
you never know.
this
Hold on.
blows my
Apparently, from
mind.
this, you know what it could do? It just could make the mass shooting worse because you got people who upset that Walmart stopped selling bullets and how they could just take out their mass shooting anger on some other people. Boom.
Next thing you know,
We can
hey,
be on Walmart again.
hey.
There you go. Walmart, you should start
So
selling
if
bullets.
they if
again.
they doing this rule, somebody shoot up Burger King, they gonna just stop producing Whoppers. Make no fucking sense, bro.
Yeah,
like it do
just-
not make sense
it,
to
it
me,
don't
bro.
add up. It don't. It just to me is like so you stop selling bullets because you got
I
shot
agree.
up. You take the opportunity for maybe one of your employees loading up a gun.
no.
and
You know it's a better
protecting the
analogy?
place.
Somebody have a heart attack in Burger King and be like, you know what? Because of the heart attack epidemic, we can stop selling greasy
They
burgers.
talking about grease.
So Walmart already stopped.
See?
yeah.
Oh, they
Nationwide.
They haven't.
It's done already.
No,
Yeah,
no,
nationwide.
They just waiting
it's
to
in
sell
effect.
out?
Whereas
What
they
they-
are going
they
to sell what
liquidating
they
all-
have, and once they're
What?
done,
So we doing clearance rollback bullets?
that would
That's
be
what
awesome.
that's what Dito was telling me the
Oh,
other day.
Lord,
hoping.
I get on Walmart.
But they said once they're out
I
of
tell you,
stock,
we
they're
going to
not,
I get on
Walmart
Walmart
tonight.
for real tonight now.
Yeah.
they're
So much for
they're
this
not going to
week.
reload.
Yeah, let me get these
No
bullets
pun
first.
intended.
Yo, I can
Pun intended.
boycott them next week then, mate.
But speaking of that, right? Prices comes down to finance, and now in terms of finance, now you're gonna finance all most of your money towards bullets and ammunition
What? No, boy.
and milk.
Yeah,
Milk.
that's an investment.
You done
Yeah,
put the
that-
milk out of the equation,
That's an
bro?
investment in your life when you buy bullets.
Ammunition? How's that
Yeah.
an investment in my life, boy?
It's an investment in your life because you buy bullets to protect yourself, so you keep yourself
You
alive.
was a zombie apocalypse believer, eh?
Yeah, if that shit was to happen.
That shit would be so dope. I so ready for that.
Yeah.
I am so ready for that.
I am so ready for that.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
surprised y'all
ready.
don't have none of them bumper stickers on y'all car.
Well, ain't no zombie apocalypse coming, so y'all gun can stay where it is.
You sound so disappointed.
in the closet. And that's how
I
it
got it
gonna
in the
be.
closet.
No, definitely not in the closet.
In the safe.
Sure,
gun in my
let
bag,
everybody
right
know where
now.
y'all guns are.
I got it in my bag, but you ain't getting to that. Right behind me, babe.
Okay.
Someone
Well-
pull up on you, you
well-
ain't getting to that either.
My gun is right next to me.
What?
So
I am inside
just
the
saying.
studio. Like, what
You
y'all want
talking-
me, like,
That's gonna
gun.
clearly help you in here.
that's what I'm saying. So why should I have my gun in my pocket?
If
We go
somebody
like,
breaks
yeah,
in, if somebody breaks into the apartment and walks into the studio, I'm the only one ready.
well, we all dead because y'all see him shoot. Y'all already see him
Got jokes.
shoot. Hey,
you got it.
Dito, alright, you know. When we went to the range yesterday, Dito did his thing.
How
with the
much-
competition gun, the gun that's supposed to make
I did
you
it with
a better
all
shooter.
three. All
Hey,
three.
Either
How
way,
much headshots you
either way, if you got a competition gun and somebody come in there, either way you hitting, and that's what the goal is. He did his thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
He
So
did
you
his thing.
figured out how to compensate. You just shoot at the roof and then it's hit.
What you call doing this thing?
He literally, like, we had that target couple yards out for like some handgun
that's 2
range.
yards, bro.
Bruh,
2
I
yards, that's
talking.
6 feet,
Listen,
buddy.
it was.
If you can't hit it at 6 feet, then you got a problem.
Listen. It was a
10
good
yards
enough
out. It was
distance.
10
It
yards
was a
out.
good enough distance, bro. And we had the little painted target. Dito did his thing. He hit the center a couple times. You know what I mean? You know, I had to get up on there and do a little bit of
Where
shooting.
these
myself.
targets? Y'all got these targets?
No?
No,
'Cause
you
I
ain't
don't
got it.
believe y'all.
No, I telling you.
I don't care what you telling me.
I telling
Prove
you,
it.
bro. I was there.
Prove it, because when I got a story, boy. Let
We
me
could
tell
go
you
on
a story.
Tuesday.
We could go on Tuesday, but we went to a range one time when we was living in Georgia, right, with a friend of me and Dito's. So first time we been to the range with him. So whatever, we all got our own personal weapon. I have a subcompact 40. Dito had a 9mm XD. Guy we was with had a full size 40. So we all shoot. So yeah, in the background, standing there, we watching Dito air out the 9mm. How much bullets that thing took? 9?
7 or 8.
7. He hit the paper once at the left bottom corner out of 7 rounds. 7 rounds, bro. You hit the bottom corner. You did not hit anywhere in the target. So the dude is looking at me. He's like, "Boy," he's wear glasses. So he take off his glasses and squint. I say, "No, boy. He didn't hit the paper."
Dito started from
Roll
the
his
bottom.
back in.
now, yeah.
Exactly.
He trained up. He
Yeah,
trained
boy.
up.
That's right.
So
He
y'all
trained up.
Parade.
You going off of that one thing? You going off of that one shooter?
No. No.
Like, you will
Hold on,
never
hold on.
improve. You will never improve.
You know how much times I've been to the range with him? But you better off just walking straight towards him and you ain't getting it. If you bust that zigzag shit, he can hit you. He can hit you for sure.
It's a different day, bro.
It's a different day.
It's a very different day.
You pull it off the hip, Dito.
Nah. Nah, I ain't
Hey,
gonna
the
do all
hips
that.
don't lie.
Hey, I commend you if you're getting better, but I suggest you hand that gun to me if somebody breaks in here because you definitely.
Hand it to you so you can keep it locked up when somebody do break in. You could just ask him what he doing. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I went in. I in for show purposes, bro. So we'll leave that alone.
That was
now.
funny. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
Nah, but on the finances topic, but I just hear a lot of people say they ain't got money for this and they
Look
ain't
at
got
this
money for
nigga
that, right?
attempt at the Cheesecake Factory voice.
Yeah,
You
man, you can.
You can't do that.
I can't do it. I don't understand.
Graduate. You stop trying to seduce people. I don't be trying to do that, buddy.
Nah, but for real,
Yo,
for real.
it's hilarious.
No, talking about finances is, we get so much people in this world that always in a bad situation. They either owe a lot of money and can't get out of debt.
Bro, this country owe money to other people already.
I don't know who they owe money to.
China, buddy.
Then China owe money to somebody too.
We need to find this nigga.
Who China owe money to, but
But I don't know. Every country owe money to somebody.
well, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, that don't make no
Because I
damn
keep
sense.
hearing, but the U.S. is just $1 trillion in debt. To who?
To the people, because who pay the taxes? Us.
They in debt to us.
All right, so you.
Because they just take money from Social Security to pay for stuff that they need, and then when they need more money, they sell treasury bonds to other countries. That's why when they say we owe China money, we don't technically owe them. China invested in the United States by buying treasury bonds, and when the bonds are up, have to pay that money back with the interest in which.
And they ain't gonna never pay that back. Come on, we know this.
So, but anyway, right? I ain't talking about countries. I'm talking about people. So, what you need to do? Fuck all the credit cards. Fuck all the borrowing to buy a car and all this type of shit.
yeah, but fuck them credit cards.
But start saving your money. Put yourself emergency fund together. Start off with a little $1,000 in your pocket or in your bank account, your savings account. That way, in case shit happens,
Shout out to Dave Ramsey.
baby steps.
I would advise. I don't listen to him. I haven't. done none of his programs, but I've heard him speak like live one. And I gotta
Shout
say,
out to Gordon Ramsay. It's on Brother Ramsay.
I gotta say though, Dave Ramsey, seriously, people should, if you struggling financially, you should probably go and listen to one or two of his things. But if you gonna listen and you just can do it in vain and you don't actually put none of this into play,
Yeah, you definitely got to put it. You got to put your effort into it, because if you're gonna half-ass it, you're gonna keep your credit cards. When you go pay off your credit cards and you saving up money, and then some shit happen, you could go right back to the credit cards. That make no sense. Save up your money, get your emergency fund, start paying down all your debts. Make sure you don't owe nobody, because your best money making asset is your income. If I ain't got a car payment where I spending out $300 a month, that's $300 going in my pocket.
Yeah, but
people just find ways to spend that.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know you're saying like fuck the credit cards and this and that. That shit. The reason people is do that in the first place is because of the convenience and because of them not having.
What convenience? But the convenience of you using someone else's money that you don't have.
Bro, it is very convenient
Right, so
when you
use
don't have money and you could put it on a
But
credit
this way
card.
I'm saying,
And now you owe somebody. Hold on. So you ain't have money. And now, hold on, stop, let me finish. You ain't have no money. Someone give you some money, and you spend their money. So now you was down, you already needed $300, which you don't have.
Okay.
Then you spend someone else $300. So when you get yours, you gotta give it back to them.
Okay, I get it.
So you still broke.
Okay, I understand the concept of a credit card. What I'm saying is
Concept of credit card is to make you
yeah,
drown.
you just told me that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I need to put gas on my shit. I ain't got no money, but I do got a credit card, right? I have to get gas on my car.
So use their
So
bitch.
what you want to do?
So this is what I'm saying. This is what you do, right?
Yeah, tell me what do you do when you don't have no money?
That's what he just
you
saying.
don't have no money.
Have a backup account.
Yeah, but guess what? For the folks that's in this problem now with debt and shit, they don't have no backup plans.
Check it out. This is how you start. You have a job, you making money. So when you get this next paycheck, rather than paying your credit cards and stuff, fuck a credit card. Put that to the side. I ain't saying don't ever pay them. You're gonna pay them off
Fuck your
eventually.
creditor.
That's exactly how you sound.
Right? You're gonna pay them off eventually.
All right.
But you gotta first pay yourself.
Hold on. One thing he's definitely forgetting that is a big factor to this that everybody don't really focus on. Before you could even do that, we gotta stop with the frivolous spending. It's what I call the Jordan mentality. Bahamians can relate to this. You ever see the doodles jump off the bus? Fresh to death. Brand new Jordans, brand new jeans. He got the, I don't know if y'all still is Rock Oaks and shit in Nassau, but I stepped my shade game up. Whatever the shade is, you got you fitted on. But he got on $1,000 worth of clothing and shit. But he ain't got a car. He living with his mommy. He's spending frivolously. But you know how much people just go out and spend money on lunch every day, which you could have made food at home, and you would have spent maybe even less than half of that. So that money saved first is your first step. And then to step onto what he's saying.
I know just what he's saying, because I just buy lunch every day, spending at least $10.
I want one of y'all go take a look at your. Well, I don't know if y'all spending crazy like mine, but if you look at your spending like on your statement, right? My statement is be crazy, and I pretty good with money.
Yeah, so you're right. You gotta adjust yourself. Whether you want to make it in life, you gotta look and be like, you know what? I ain't gonna try to keep up with the Joneses. I could be like, I need.
You just say Joneses?
Joneses.
Not the
Joneses. Not Joneses.
Joneses.
You never heard that saying? Keeping up with the Joneses?
These Americans don't know what a Jones is.
He goes like, but you trying to keep up with the Joneses?
Just for the record, a Joneser is a homeless person. If
A
you
bum.
didn't know, a bum.
Yeah.
A panhandler.
That's Bahamian dialect 101, guys.
Yeah, that's Bahamian 101. Joneser is a Bahamian term.
Yeah, that's the second lesson.
Don't let
right
none
after
of these.
bungie. So,
But hold on.
Hold on.
but
so
if the
bungie
guy
was-
got a big bungie,
Bungie, hold on.
Boom.
Bungie is your first
But
lesson.
you were supposed to say no homo.
Bungie
Point
is,
blank period.
Bungie is this
but,
dude's
why,
first lesson.
why do I have to say
That's-
no
that's-
homo after that?
That is it. Guys, Bungie is not Bahamian. 101 first lesson. We are not. This is not how it goes.
Boy, if anything, boy is
Boy should be number one.
But it's first
Number
5
one.
minutes of your first class.
But you just say
Bungie.
number
You
one.
just say Bungie, bro.
Bahamian
That's
101,
like,
step one.
that's like
Bungie.
midterms, bro.
No homo.
That's end of the year finals, Bungie.
Anyway, the fact is like
Y'all
you gotta
on
stop-
Bongi a little too long, man.
The fact is, you gotta stop spending, like Adam say,
Yeah,
frivolously
you gotta discipline
on shit
yourself
you don't
first.
need, how Will Smith say it? But we is buy shit with money we don't have to impress people
Yeah,
we don't
right.
even like.
Yeah, bro, because half the time, right? Like, I was the same way. I had what I like to call a Jordan mentality, where I wanted shit with money I didn't have, but when you look at it, if we discipline ourselves and we could get to that point to where we have money in our account, right? You could still enjoy life. You might have to sacrifice for a couple years, but when you get to that point, you could still have them Jordans. You could still have that fresh clothes, but now you got a house, now you got a car. Now you don't have no debt, no credit card debt and stuff
Definitely
like that.
don't buy no car to impress nobody, bro.
Nah, you gotta buy.
You know you need a new whip for the summer, B? Or the
I mean,
winter?
if you
Bro,
got,
listen,
if
if
you
I
got
do,
bread like that and you could pay
listen,
it off, then do it.
if I don't do what the
You got
rappers tell
bread
me,
like that and you could just buy it.
Yeah, that's
Don't-
what I said.
don't say
when
pay
I say
it
pay it
off.
off. All right, sorry, let me correct that. When I say pay it off, you walk into the dealer and you say, this is a cash transaction. Obviously, you ain't walking with a duffel bag, like 40 grand, Bahamian dudes, or whatever your business is.
bruh,
You ain't gonna be doing that.
if I don't do what the rappers say, it's I don't know what I could do
You
with my
ain't
life
cool?
anymore. Yeah,
Exactly.
rappers
And
say.
that's- and
I
that
must-
is- that's the
I must have a rollie on my like on my wrist at all times.
exactly. But who you want me to tell you something? And it's to impress people who don't even like you.
But check this out. What
But
Dave
guess
Ramsey
what?
say?
Their opinion don't fucking count.
So why you putting it on then? If their
what you
opinion
mean?
don't count,
What you
if their
mean?
opinion don't count,
What you mean?
why you trying to impress them?
What you mean? What you mean? I ain't trying to impress them. I said I following my orders from the rap game, bro. You know what I'm saying? They saying.
Yeah.
Hey, I speaking. I guess I was
You
that
speaking
little,
for the Jordan
Yeah, I'm that
minded.
little voice in the guy's head that want.
Yeah, I understand
yeah.
that you're not.
To be honest, to be honest, another Bahamian 101. That's actually liking man.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
liking man.
That's exactly. what that
That's
is.
exactly what it is.
That's
liking
exactly
man.
what that is. Stop liking man, bro. Like for
Putting
true.
on watch for
I ain't gonna lie.
don't even like you. Eh?
Because check this out, right? Because check this out. When you put that shit on, right? Only your boy's gonna notice that. Because the minute you see a girl who notice the brand and the stuff that you wearing, leave that gal alone immediately, bro.
Because they bad,
Because
yeah.
all you done work for, that's gone.
Exactly my point.
Well, we know that.
Exactly my
we
point.
Understand that.
But that's like in
But still, if your homies them and the world we living in, if your homies them notice what you wearing, you still might not have that. Some of these niggas out here, they
everybody
scummy,
they
right?
looking for a stain, boy.
Yeah. But what Dave Ramsey say, babe, you got to live like no one else. So later on, you could live like,
Like no one else, bro.
If you don't understand that, that means, but you got to sacrifice now. So later in the future, you have everything you want.
Which them other people still struggling for because they so concerned about what you got. You know what I think our biggest fault as people is, and this ain't just a Bahamian thing or any specific culture. I think it happens in every culture. We sit down and we look at what that next person have, and you wonder. Like some of these people live in what I call maxed out.
It's envy and
That's
jealousy, bro.
Paycheck to paycheck because they trying to impress and he got this. How could he do that? How if he could do it, I could do it. But you don't realize that he probably living on the same kind of money you living on. But what the difference is he willing to be in debt to have that. Whereas you might be like, but I don't have that money. Why I can spend this money? Because you ain't willing to be in debt for what he has. And if we could get to the point where, we're more financially aware and we live more disciplined, you could have that. And you could be like, I still don't understand how he had that because the way he living, he got to be maxed out because you know that you're financially secure and it take work and effort and discipline.
But you know what else is don't get me? What I don't get, is that how people is afford these things and they ain't getting no job.
Like this is the duffel bag.
Credit
gas that I was
card.
talking
It's so
about.
easy to get a credit card.
They just can't wait for that too, bro.
What?
Bro, but I don't even understand
A
that.
credit
'cause,
card?
like, I've been at the point, I had credit cards before. And I had, when my credit was shitty, I was getting flicking credit card offers.
Do you not have a credit card right now?
But it was only $300.
Do you not have a credit card right now?
I do have.
All right, so being that you have a credit card, I have a credit card. I just want to clarify this. This can sound super hypocritical saying that I got a credit card and I was like, fuck credit cards. You get a credit
I'm
card.
trying to get rid of it,
like
by
you
the
were
way.
saying about.
I'm working to get rid of it, by the way.
I don't even want to get rid of it.
Just like
because
bullets
it
and milk, bro.
hold
Credit
on.
cards are convenient to some people.
No, I can tell you it works because in America, your credit is basically in the mind of having something. Yeah, so your credit card in the mind of having something in America, you have to have a credit. So the easiest way to build credit is a credit card. Obviously, when you buy a car and you paying off on a car or paying off on a house, that contributes to your credit. Any payments that you're making is contributing to your credit. the way I use my credit card.
Not necessarily though.
What?
Paying
Not
your-
necessarily what?
Paying your phone bill, paying your electrical bill, they don't have to report it to the
No,
credit.
those I ain't talking about those. I talking about mortgages,
He talking
and
about
car
shit like
payments,
that, yeah.
Mortgage,
and
right, yes,
and,
they
and
affect your
student
credit.
loans,
Yes.
and stuff like that.
'Cause
Big
they are
stuff.
loans.
I ain't talking about bills.
a
I
credit
talking about
score-
I talking about stuff where you in debt to a company, a
Yeah,
student loan,
'cause
a mortgage, a car loan.
Because a credit score is just
So-
how well you could borrow money.
Right. So it's simply a credit card. That's why I'm saying a credit card is the easiest way, and a lot of people start to build their credit using a credit card.
So this my
Rico
question.
is a first-hand spectator to the way I handle a credit card. The first credit card I had, I going to the mall and burst that bitch up. I was like, "What? They give me $500? That's mine."
Little did he know.
credit-
And yeah, little did I know. I ain't pay that motherfucker off, and boy, I ain't gonna put numbers out there. My credit score was whoa. But anyway, I've corrected all of that. Now I got a credit card. Do I use it? Yes, I use it. Obviously, I use it because it helped to bring my credit score back up. But what I do with it is, I look at it as like this. That ain't my money. So if I'm going to use this credit card, I have to already have this money. So the gas, I have you. But if you careless with your money, that you don't have money to put gas in your tank, that means that's the point where you have to stop, sit back, and look. All right, I have to figure out a new money management plan. Now, what you do with your credit card, you know you got to put $50 in your tank at the end of the week, or however often your car requires a full tank. I say fill your tank, bro. Just do it, because you can go into the gas station that's like going for milk over here and bullets over there. You might as well get that full tank right now.
But that's why people will say you should just keep cash on you all the time.
All right, but no, this is for people using credit cards to build.
They trying to get rid of cash too.
So, all right, if you have that cash, right, you have that $50, you know that got to go in your tank. So you have cash all the time. You take your credit card, you swipe that credit card for that $50, but you have to be disciplined to say that this $50, I cannot spend it because I have to put it back on my credit card to make that payment. I will never use my credit card if I don't have the money. If I don't have the money, that credit card, I still don't have that. That in my mind ain't money that I have because it don't belong to me.
If you got it like that though, then why not
Okay.
just cancel the card?
So
No,
that's my
because it
question,
helps
though.
to build credit. It helps to make you look like
Okay.
you're good with money. So when you want to say you need something in the form of a large loan like a mortgage or a car, and
So-
you want to make that move, you are able to. I wouldn't be buying
Hold
no
on.
brand new car unless I was a millionaire.
So
or
first
something.
question, what you billing your credit for?
Because you don't know when you're going to get into a position that you want something or need. I don't own a house right now. I intend to own a house. And I want my credit to be at that level so that I can have a low interest rate.
You
so
don't
that
need a credit score for that.
What?
You don't need a credit score for that.
But it does affect your credit score. If you have a low credit score, your interest rate
You
is going
get
to
a
be
bigger
higher.
loan with a
No,
better
but you don't
credit
need
score.
a credit. You don't need a credit score for that at all.
Yeah, but
For
you get
what?
a bigger
To
loan.
get a mortgage.
But I understand that. But if you have a credit score already and it's trash, they're going to look at you and they're going to hit you with higher rates.
Not necessarily.
I don't know what you looking at. You need
No,
to
because
tell me.
because
Unless
most
you're,
hold on, check
talking
it out.
about like first buyers and like
No. I ain't talking about first buyer. It depends on the bank you go to too. Because most banks, they are going to look at your credit score, right?
Exactly.
Most banks, right? But if you're going to purchase a home, you have mortgage companies that they will actually do their own underwriting. They are going to look at your history of you renting, paying your bills, and they are going to then assess you based on that. Like you have to have at least 2 years of payments to say, hey, I have all of this. I haven't never been late on a payment, all these type of stuff. And then they'll look at it and be like, okay, this person can get a mortgage at this low interest
yeah,
rate.
but if you have a good credit score,
That
you
just
don't have to
makes
go
it
through
that
all
much
of that.
easier. And I'm saying if you being disciplined and you can have a good, like Rico saying, you have a good credit score, it just makes your life easier. But that takes discipline.
But that's,
and if
to me,
you
that's like putting a drink in an alcoholic's hand, a recovering alcoholic. If somebody been sober for 10 years and you telling them walk around with this beer all day, if you've been fucking up your credit for a while and then you decide to get your shit straight and you flip and start walking around, you say, you know what, I need to build my credit up, and you walking around with a credit card in your pocket,
all right,
you liable to fuck that shit up. But if you don't have
that's
it,
true. But it's the discipline of a person, because I want to say I ain't call myself no alcoholic or nothing like that. But I had a little drinking problem, and I still. But
I think we all had a drinking
I've curved
problem.
that. I had a money spending problem. I've curved that also. It's a discipline, but it's a you problem, bro.
yes,
That's what
but
it is.
You could be even more disciplined without it.
No,
it's
trust
like
me,
it's
trust
like
me, my
why put
discipline
yourself?
level-
It's like why put yourself in a position that you could fuck it up.
Talking to the Pope.
Credit card. I mean, to each his own, dog.
I mean,
If you want a
to
credit
each his
card-
own. But I just
saying,
if you want to be
Nah,
wealthy in the future, the best way to do it is without borrowing money in
yeah.
any form.
Nah, but I speaking on
Facts.
the fact of DJ saying that a credit card is convenient. Yes, it is.
It is
But
convenient.
if you don't have it, I just try to tell him if you don't have it, you should try to stay away from it. But if you do have it and you're using it to build credit for whatever your reasoning is, this is my way. This is my personal way. Now, your opinion don't fucking count on my personal way. I just want you to know that.
And no, it don't.
So
None of
I just want you to
y'all
know.
opinion fucking count. Your opinion don't
Exactly.
fucking count
Ain't
either.
none of y'all fucking opinion count. I'm just giving him my method, and it's been working for me. Now, of course, every method don't work the same way for everybody.
Yeah, Dave Ramsey own does.
No way, because some people just go to financial peace.
Or if they don't
And-
follow it, that's something different. Dave
Yeah, but
Ramsey
it-
has created more millionaires in this world than anybody else.
So why you ain't a fucking millionaire, bro?
I on the way.
You on the way?
Yeah, on
You
the
just
way.
adjusting.
I on the way. Yeah.
I got you.
This is my say on the way.
So,
Exactly.
so talking about finances and money and all of this stuff, you know, everybody have to work a job to make this money. And boy, these fucking bosses and things.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Bosses don't fuck
They don't even-
around.
like, they just make it hard for you to make this money.
Don't
But
even get me started, bro.
Bro.
let's get you started. Turn the engine on, boy. Turn the engine on. Tell me.
Alright, let me show you what's up. Working for somebody, bruh, is basically modern day slavery, bro. Real shit. If you ain't the boss, bro, why bother, bro?
I mean, they paying you though. I think that's a little extreme, but
That's why I call it modern day. Because slaves just get
It's
paid in the
adjusted.
modern days.
okay.
It's a job.
Slaves
You a
just
paid
get
slave now.
Yeah, that's all it is. You a
Alright,
paid
cool.
slave. And in almost every job, like even if you look at the NFL, niggas is slaves.
So you just mad at the system then? You ain't mad at...
Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I've been at jobs where I've had managers that I absolutely loved. And I had bosses and managers that
But
I
you still
absolutely
didn't
hated.
like working the job.
Yeah, because overall, like, at the end of the day, like, you add stuff together. Like, one, you got horrible management. Two, the job itself could be stressful to you. You know what I mean? You tie those together, and then three, your job ain't helping you. And then they're gonna, like, if you miss a day because of stress or something, that ain't their fault. That ain't their problem. That's on you. And that's what they're gonna say. But bosses is like bosses will tell you, yeah, do this, do that, boom, boom, boom. Then when you do it, they monitor you for it.
Yeah,
They micromanage. You feel what
That's
I'm
some
saying?
bullshit.
And then they'll go and they'll change the whole script. Now you're doing a whole nother job that you ain't even really applied to do.
I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves with jobs, right? I don't know for y'all, but for the most part, every job I've worked, right, it seemed like, you know, they hire you for a position. But may y'all ever been on a job where they actually gave you some sort of paperwork, like outlining your actual job description?
That is usually being an application when you see that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
do. But you ever realize though? So it should.
It does have
But-
a lot of shit on it.
but-
and they give it to you.
No, boy.
Can you lift-
Sometimes they just
can
try
you
to
lift
give you
80 pounds?
They just try to give
Can
you
you stand
this
on
like
your feet all
specific.
day?
All right, this is what you're doing. By the time you get that job, then they be like, "Yo, I just need you to kind of like help out to do that." Nah, bro, that ain't my
no,
fucking
shit.
job description. But if you go say that,
Minute you say that, then you're gonna be looked at as not helpful,
Not
not willing to
Shit,
work,
you might
not
get
willing
fired.
to work with others. It's stupid to me, bro.
but then they don't want to pay you no extra. These businesses don't be trying to let you get no overtime. They be trying to cut you to like, well, all right, I need you to work extra today,
double. That's
and then cut your schedule.
that's
for the
two
next day.
side. That's two sided too. Sometimes they don't want you to get overtime. Other times they just demand you to work overtime.
Yeah.
Because it's convenient for
To
the
them,
company.
yeah.
Yeah, and see,
That's just like the 2 weeks thing. They want you to put in 2 week notice.
I mean,
But-
that's
So
more
they
of a
could replace. So they could have that little replacement
yeah.
setup for you.
But that's also more of a
Yeah, but go in
courtesy
there.
for you too.
Go in there and
Because-
tell them I thinking about moving because y'all ain't really working it out for me. If y'all could help me out with some more money, then I'd consider staying. But you know what? You can pack your shit right now, bro.
nah.
But
2 week
that's-
notice? They ain't giving you no 2
2 week
weeks.
notice is also more of a courtesy for you for when you go into your next job to say you were courteous enough to give the 2 weeks. Nah, man, you ain't got to put it. You ain't even got to tell them shit about that too. When you fill out the application, no, it's not okay to contact my previous employer.
I do that every time, man.
But
Wrong with you? Why are you calling? Why do you need to call them?
the
Hold me for
managers and
face
stuff
value,
like, he right, they really do try to teach you.
I
like
can tell
slaves.
you what
Like,
I don't like is like for my field. I can say what field, but people know what field I work in. They
Shout
tell
out to Gordon Ramsay.
They tell you. They tell you call in.
That ain't his boss, by the way. Like, for y'all. That ain't my guy, boss. Before y'all start freaking yourself out.
They tell you call in sick, and then when you call in sick, they trying to bargain with you to come in. They try and reason with you, trying to
Yeah, but I hate that.
Calling in
that.
sick?
You call in
Like,
sick and
we
they be
need
like,
you, man.
so you don't think like you could just take some medicine and come in like a little later?
Yeah.
Calling in
Fuck
sick
you,
is
man.
one thing, but actually being sick and missing a day for it is a whole nother thing, bro.
Nah,
Like,
but wait, why is a boss or a manager or a team lead or something like that trying to haggle with you that are you that sick that you can't even make it in for half day? Fuck no, bro. I just call you a sick, bro.
Bro, I remember one time when I was in Georgia, me and Adam was at the same job. I called in sick. I even forget why I called in sick, but I was actually sick.
Yeah, it's strep throat, no homo.
Yeah, and Adam going to work and the boss asking him like, "You think he could come into work?" Calling me, asking me like, "No."
Wait,
like,
why you even fucking
I
asking me,
sick,
bro?
Yeah.
I don't work that
Like
job.
I am
That's his job.
contagious. Like
Yeah.
what you dealing with?
Strep throat ain't nothing to play with.
But on top of that,
So
like
he say he has strep throat.
on top of that, like something else,
Yeah, the
like
injured
with them
throat.
asking you to work overtime and stuff like that. With them asking you to work overtime and stuff like that, right? Is they want you to work overtime. They don't want to give you no type of recognition to be like, hey, but you come in 5 minutes late. They all over your ass trying to be
Yeah,
like, bro.
I hate
you
that.
late.
I hate that.
Like,
There's
it don't
no
matter that I've
recognition
been here
for
for
the
3
good.
hours the day before.
Right.
3 hours
Yeah.
extra.
There's no recognition for the achievements and the good stuff that you've done.
that
But
ain't
the
even
moment,
to them. That ain't an achievement.
in their view, that's a part
They
of
like,
your job.
they're
You
like,
shouldn't do that.
we got him again.
Nah, but they just try to tell you like, yeah, you should have did that. Like, I mean, that's what a good employee do. No, that's what a fucking company
A
manager
good
do.
employee comes to work on time and leaves, and he supposed to leave. Plain and simple.
And do his job. You do your job. You
Yeah.
come in. You leave.
Yeah, and then they just want to get mad at you when you leaving on time. How you get mad at me for doing my job? I do my job.
Especially in the field that we work. You know.
Yeah.
It's a little different because they get paid on what we do. So
Yeah.
us being there, they make more money. It ain't like a store, like
that's
retail
any
or
field,
something like
though.
that.
Does any field managers always getting paid off of the production of the underling?
Well, in retail, they get paid off production of what their store has done and their numbers and stuff like
And
that.
then that's why they be all on your ass
To sell.
to do these to accomplish these amazing feats for them.
Yeah, amazing feats.
Yeah.
What are these
Guess
amazing
what?
feats, guys?
Because
Jumping
guess
over
what?
the
When I was
hoops with fire.
when I was working in retail, we had to make a goal every day, and guess what? We still get the same hourly rate.
You want to call
That
someone out
was
on
a
that?
shitty
So check
ass
this out,
job.
right? So check this out, right? Imagine you had a job, right? They have a goal for this month. The goal of this month is $2.5 million. Mind you, last month we only make $2 million, and last year, same month, we only made $1 million. We already doubled that for the last month.
You know what they do? They just call it the forecast.
Yeah. So they say.
Oh my
so they
God.
say, okay,
The forecast.
your goal is
Goes
to
to
hit
ask them who they fucking
to
with.
hit
Them on it.
$2.5 million, right? And then the month come by, you hit 2.4 million.
Shit, I need
and
to
then
hit that on the lotto.
right? And then the next month they could be like, all right, our new goal for this month is 3 million. Oh fucker, we ain't hit the 2.5 you wanted last month. You think we can hit the 3 you want this month?
That's why the lotto. That's why people be so crazy for the lotto, because everything's so unfair. Like pay wise, I just rather go try win that shit than I actually work, bro. On some real shit, bro. Like you gotta understand something, bro. You gotta understand something, right? You on Earth, bro. Everybody got a purpose. You think your purpose is to get up and give 8 hours a year, 24 hours.
Rico on Mars, babe.
What I saying is though, like on some real shit, 8 hours, right? You have 24 hours in a day. 8 of that you supposed to be sleeping. 8 hours of sleep, right?
No, boy.
So let's do this.
I see studies that say that
You can
the average
sleep like
adult
6.
needs 6 to 7 hours.
Let-
like,
Well, let's do this.
good.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do the.
and teenagers need 12 to 15.
Every
like, fuck.
time we were to do maths, we're gonna say 4 quarters make $1. So it's 4 quarters make $1 time, right? So
All right.
8 hours of sleep, right? 8 hours of job. That's 16 of the 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's 8 hours left of you to spend time with your kids, if you got kids, you to spend time on hobbies, things like that, right?
Hold on, don't forget the average of 45 minutes drive to work and 45 minutes drive from work. That's another hour and a half.
Okay, but either way, what I'm saying is the dedication to working for somebody else.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
You're just trying
Then
to
they
say
hype you up.
you have a third of your day already invested into them.
Then they hype you up. Yeah, well, if you don't want to work for somebody, go to college, right? Go to college, get you this fancy degree, so you could still end up working for somebody.
Rape
But
no Vaseline.
instead of working way under them, you working a little closer to them. You know what I mean? And it's the same fucking cycle, bro. Like,
I go with a little more
and
money.
then on top of that,
But I ain't on the side because obviously I ain't my own boss. But you can't judge it from that you giving them solely 8 hours of your day because you got to
paying
do
you
that.
for that.
You got to pay. You getting paid, bro.
but and this is
Now, if you getting paid unfairly,
you
that's a whole
choose-
different
I'm
world.
glad you say
to go
that.
there.
I'm glad you say that. Everybody is getting paid unfairly, bro. When
No.
you really look at it, because guess what? Let me tell you what is make it slavery.
Alright, we ain't-
let me tell
we
you.
ain't- we ain't
Let me tell
getting
you what is
into
make
that.
it slavery. Let me tell you what is make it slavery, right?
Alright.
What minimum wage is in Florida?
Minimum wage is
I think like
$7.75 or something. Mind you,
Seven.
I don't think there should be a minimum wage, but
But here's the
Anyway,
thing. Here's the thing, right? Let's say minimum wage is. Let's say
Yeah, that has to be a minimum wage. You
four. All
can't be.
right, 4 quarters make $1 again. Let's say minimum wage is $10, right? $10 an hour. You got to pay for a house here or apartment. You got to have all these bills or whatever the case, right? But you making minimum wage, right? So then you say, you know what? I'm gonna go to school. Now you got a job that you making
It's
$15,
$8.46.
right? You got a job you making $15 an hour now. You ain't gonna find nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Now you working for that. You $5 over minimum wage. Now that boss got you right where the fuck he want you. Because guess what? You ain't gonna find no job like this. So now you get to do whatever I tell you to do. However we change this shit up.
Alright.
Because you a slave to this. Because guess what? You still gotta pay this rent. You still gotta pay this light bill. You still gotta pay this. You still gotta pay that. So not only you bust your ass to make more than the minimum wage, but at the same time, that's in the field where you know you could only get that in. And if shit go left with your job, or if the job turn in a different direction, let's say you go there to work to fix cars, right? Let's say you go to fix cars, but next thing you know, they got you selling the cars now. You know what I mean?
That would never happen.
I just saying, because people they do that, bro. Like,
No, that'll never happen.
bro, they do. I ain't.
In that specific.
Okay,
Realm.
Adam. In the industry where I was working, right?
All right.
My job was to give support to people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So then they came in and say, we need to sell some stuff now. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't a salesperson. That ain't up your alley. That ain't what you pretty much applied
they
to do.
add some shit on
Nah,
to
that
you.
ain't what you applied to do. But guess what? You have to do that, or else what? You got to find a new job.
All right, well, let me just say, everyone ain't paid unfairly. I can tell you, I don't listen to this dude. Tito's listening, but I heard a little clip of a podcast, and
This Ramsey
I want to
dude?
stick this in there. No, this ain't no Ramsey. This is a dude named Ben Shapiro. So if y'all want to listen to him, y'all could. He's nerdy dude. He ain't my flow, but what he was talking about was financial and jobs like that. He was talking. I guess somebody said to him or posted to one of his pages or something to the effect that the vast majority of Americans work 2 jobs just to make ends meet, put food on the table, pay
And
rent.
school.
Huh?
And school. 2
Hold
jobs
on.
and school.
But guess what? That's incorrect because he got the facts that on average it's only 5% of Americans that do that, which is not the vast majority.
That's
and
crazy.
he said, hold on, and he said, so he was saying like, all right, so you working 2 jobs to put food on the table. Anybody working 2 jobs to put food on the table and make ends meet? That sounds like a you problem because you should have never took the job that couldn't pay your bills to begin with. And what I see in my field, yes, people do get paid unfairly. But when you walk into that and you don't sell yourself right, that's a you problem.
Okay.
Because
So
I
what
ain't
if
put
you-
numbers on the table, but I think I've done good for the position I'm in. And I feel, and I've seen people doing better than me, bro. So it's how you sell yourself, how you position yourself. I can be doing a lot better. I am not there yet. But
Okay. All right. I get
I
your
don't
point.
think everybody's paid unfairly.
I get your point. Right? What I'm saying is let's say you did go to this job and sell the shit out of yourself, right?
And then they lowball you.
And you not even a lowball, you just didn't get the job.
Well, then you gotta, you can't stop. If you stop, then that's a you problem.
I understand that, but here's the issue with that. Now you're on the hunt for a job that pays you a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
no. But then
What about the
there's,
people
then
who
there's
want, that's the only jobs they could get, like minimum wage jobs.
Again,
But
that's
if you're
a
not-
you problem. You
yeah,
didn't
if you're
equip
not
yourself.
skilled to have a better paying job, again, that's a you problem.
I know,
You
but
haven't-
okay.
You gotta make sacrifices to get
but
yourself to be qualified
let's go
for
back
that.
to the different ways people is end up homeless. Like,
When we was talking about people in the homeless, you said going back to
You probably still hyped up on the fact that you couldn't buy a bullets and milk at the same time.
right? Anyway,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
People end up
we
homeless
did speak about that.
many different ways. Someone trying to better themselves and get a job. They homeless. They don't have no credentials. They trying to start all over again. They get a job, getting little over minimum wage, not even minimum wage, right?
I just want to clarify.
so many-
I was out of the studio when they had that conversation. I ain't got no shitty
So-
memory. I was not here for that conversation.
Nah, Adam just don't fucking listen. That's all it is. Don't mind.
Go ahead.
There's you done throw me off. But then,
Reason people are homeless.
yeah,
They trying to start
anyway,
over.
they got so many bills, like they have to pay you can't manage on $10. Know what I mean? You can't manage on.
Of course you can, because there are people that do it all the time. It comes down.
It's called having another job that gives you $10 as well.
or minimum
So now
wage
you
or
make
something like
$20.
that. I understand that, but the reason they have to accept that job.
Hold on. That don't make no kind of sense, because that ain't $20 an hour.
I get it. I know.
Yeah,
I'm being very sarcastic.
That's just-
No, but what I'm saying is that
Yeah, he don't understand the 4 quarters make a dollar.
He can't comprehend sarcasm.
Listen though. What?
hold on. Let me get to that first. When people go out there and they trying to make better for themselves, they try to go above their means. They try to dress a certain way. They try to look a
Jordan
certain way.
mindset.
Jordan mindset, yeah. And then they want to live a certain way. Rather than saying, okay, I get in this minimum.
No, bro. No, there are people out there that don't have that mindset and still struggling, bro. Getting paid minimum wage to $10
But
an hour.
again, it's a you problem because you didn't equip yourself. Because obviously, if you have to take that job,
I know
you're
you all
not
keep saying
qualified
it's
for
a
that.
you problem, though. I saying people are put in the circumstances that they have no control over, bro.
Oh, give
And
me a circumstance that somebody don't have control
I
over.
just told you, bro. A homeless person. You don't know how people become homeless.
Hold on, this is your
Regardless.
hypothetical. This is your hypothetical scenario. So therefore, give me the scenario in which why this person became
Right.
homeless.
He's trying to say you
I'm-
put something together.
you put-
Like,
Hurricane Dorian.
Okay.
but all right,
hold on,
if
hold
you
on,
were
hold on.
hold on.
I done
If
give
you
you
were
the whole
displaced,
scenario.
if you was displaced because of hurricane or something, right, and you were qualified prior to this,
You still have that
you
qualification.
can right. You are not. You don't lack it, so you just need to go and look for a place to hire you.
Okay.
Within your qualification
someone
realm.
had a divorce. Their partner died. You know, they
Hold on.
had to go.
They had a divorce
their-
and their partner died.
I just saying different, whatever. You know,
Uh-huh.
they needed help, therapy.
How to make them homeless though?
People is fall into depression, bro.
All right,
People
all
are
right. Y'all-
not every. Not
Y'all
every
trying to be
mental
too
health,
specific, bro. Y'all
No,
trying
I mean,
to be
mental health
specific.
is a serious thing, bro. People end up homeless many different ways. Someone.
Yes. But again, you just saying mental health and stuff like that. If somebody doesn't go and get help for mental health, that is still a you
That's
problem.
Okay,
I
and check
can't
this
force
out.
you to do
And check this
something.
out. Let's say this person
Uh-huh.
don't have money to go get help with mental health. Let's say this person
there
don't
are-
have money to go to some fucking school to teach them the trade to get the job that is pay them better than everybody else.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
say people don't have these
I got-
resources.
I got
bro.
answers for all of that.
Okay,
Answers for
well,
all of that.
answer that.
All right, I give you the scenario right now. The person that don't have the money to go to school to get this qualification, to achieve this certain position or job, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was me. You think I had the money to put myself through school?
But
No,
you-
so I took a loan. I am paying the government, so I took the risk, knowing, dude, I've been before the job that I work, not at the current place that I'm working. Before my career, I want you to know, before I started first day of my career, I had $0 in my name. I've been to the ground, so I understand that. So you can't tell me.
Okay.
You can't tell me that, oh, you don't have the money. I still had to pay my loan back. I
Okay,
already
so
went
this
to
is-
school, and I don't have a job, and I don't have money to pay them back.
And this is another scenario. If I can do it, everyone can do it type shit.
It-
This
it-
is all right. This is what I'm trying to allude to, bro. This is what I'm trying to allude to. You took a loan out, right?
Yeah, I
right.
had to.
Is there circumstances where it's hard for you to, it's difficult for you to take a loan out? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's ways to overcome those, right?
Well, they have Pell Grants that most people qualify.
You know how
for.
much people in
for you
in
not
America
to get a Pell
alone
Grant.
Alright,
is,
so let me ask
is
you a
living
question.
off
So-
student loan and grants?
So let me ask you a question. So a homeless person right now have the ability to not become homeless
Yes, they do.
by doing what? What's the
Okay.
first step to this? What's the first step? to
First,
this?
you go get a job.
Okay. 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 Okay, these
First-
niggas
first- nah.
is amazing.
Hold on,
bro.
hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
hold on.
First, they have
hold
to
on.
find a shelter to clean themselves up, bro. Because you can't just
Okay,
no, bro.
we ain't need to
because
be
the average-
specific.
Nah,
we
okay,
need
what's
to get
the
into
first
we need to
step?
get into the
Let's just say-
specifics.
let's just say
Shelters
he's-
cost money per day.
Let's just say he's cleaned up already.
Some there are
No,
free shelters.
no, we're not even saying that. We're saying a homeless person,
Yes, he just said he got to go to you said
dirty
he being
looking
too
and all of that
specific.
stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
This
He
is
gotta
why I
go
gave
to
you
a
that
shelter.
specific.
Okay,
Because now you
right.
saying he looking
You-
dirty.
you all
if
give
you're
it-
not
all right.
cleaned up,
All right. You all-
nobody's gonna hire you.
Obviously, homeless people ain't listening to this. What I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is, right? The homeless person, right? Let's say this person ain't got no identification, this and that, yada yada. What do they do first in this case?
Exactly. I told you number one because you said, "Oh, they looking dirty." Now you were saying I being too specific.
I talking about just a homeless person in
Okay,
general,
okay.
bro.
Like this person ever had an ID? If they are homeless now, they ain't born homeless. So they had some form of identification
so
at some point.
point.
Some
okay, so
people are
y'all
born
saying
homeless,
so
but
based on the way y'all talking, homeless people just lazy.
Some
No.
of them are, yes.
Some,
Not all. I'm
are-
not saying
some.
all.
Some are lazy.
I'm
some
not
are
saying
addicted
all.
to drugs, bro, and they can't get
Some
off of
have
it.
a mental illness,
they're,
right,
they're
whatnot.
different. We're not
But
saying
if-
every one of them
but if-
are lazy, but some
But I'm
are
saying,
like
if
that
one of
because
them, they manage to get a job. Besides all of that, they
Okay.
get their job, right?
All right.
Their qualifications probably gonna lead them to a minimum wage job because many jobs
Okay,
out
you're
there
saying,
that
okay, you're
people.
saying they have no qualifications at this moment, right?
Yeah, they get a job paying minimum wage.
Okay.
Because it's jobs out there paying people
Okay.
minimum wage,
Right?
$8.40 an hour.
Okay.
He working this job, whether he living on the street while he working this job to save up, right?
Uh-huh.
To get an apartment because
Okay.
that would be his goal, so he could progress. At that rate, bro, you can. It's hard to pay all these bills.
No, it ain't. I
And
can tell you a
provide.
scenario right now. Because I went to Fridays, right? And
Hold
there's
on.
No. Because you just said something, right? I doing something where a person came out of jail and did not have a job, did not have a place to live, and she came out of prison. She got a job at Fridays as a waitress. You know what she did? She didn't go and rent an apartment because an apartment is expensive. She went and she found somebody who was renting a room for a couple
studio?
$100 a month. So now if they renting a room for a couple $100, boom, I could afford that. I can't afford the $1,500 a month for rent, but I could afford $300-400 a month for a place to sleep. So now you do that and you work your way up from there. You figure out what it is you want to do. You say about what it is they could do to improve their skills. The question is do you want to do something that is going to help you make money, or do you want to do something that you want to do? Sometimes people don't have the luxury to just go do something they want to do. So there are many jobs out there that you could go and make guap. It may not be something you want to do. Go be a garbage man, bro. In California, a garbage man was making $70,000 a year. A garbage man who was driving a truck
California?
to pick up
All right,
garbage.
let me pull a moral to this, right? Bringing it back to what DJ said, because I did it, that means anyone could do it. You know what? I truly believe in that, but we all let things get us down and drag us down and hold us stagnant. And if you want more proof aside from me, and people might say, oh, this is fucking cliche, or this is a one in a million story, well, Tyler Perry, guys. He was homeless. He was living in a car. And now he's flying his seaplane to the Bahamas to donate. Dito, do you have a shot of the week for us?
This week could be a double shot.
Double shot. Patron.
So the detox shot of the week ×2. First thing is, you can't control what people say or do, but you could control how you react to what they say or do. That is, in any situation, you could find yourself getting mad, upset about things that's going on. Like, it has happened to me at work all the time. People just do shit, and I just be like, the fuck they do this for? This ain't make no sense. But I know that, hey, I can't have that kind of attitude towards that, so I got to sit down and be like, I need to approach this differently, and then maybe I could get a better outcome rather than me just being negative and reacting like that. Second shot of the week is, the best weight you will ever lose is the weight of other people's opinion. So much times we walk around here, just how we was talking about the whole, Jordan mentality, walking around trying to impress other people. You impress other people because their opinions matter. But just like the show, babe, your opinion don't fucking count. Stop caring about other people's opinions and just do you.
I wasn't ready for a double shot, but both of those sound amazing. But that's up to you. If you want to listen to that, you can. If you hate it, you can hate it as well. But at the end of your day, your opinion don't count. And we out. Also, make sure y'all follow us on IG at Your Opinion Don't Count _YODC. Search us up on YouTube at Your Opinion Don't Count. Yep, we actually pop up now. I know that was an issue earlier, but search us up on YouTube at Your Opinion Don't Count. Also, hit us up on Facebook at Your Opinion Don't Count.
Don't forget to like our shit, share our shit, subscribe our shit. Know what I mean? Because we ain't fucking around. Okay?